Welcome back to my channel, guys. It's time for another light novel review. This is going to be on Classroom for Heroes Volume 2. This is a light novel. For those that don't know what a light novel is, I hope you do know, being here for Volume 2. But if not, it is just the actual novel part of the book. This is brought to you by Yen-On. Yen-On is a subdivision of Yen Press. You guys can find them through yenpress.com. They released quantity of stuff, just a lot of stuff left and right when it comes to anime, manga, and light novels, manhwas, so many stuff here and there. So check them out. I did get this copy to review for you guys, and Volume 2 is actually I would say it's more intense, but then as I'm reading it, I'm almost getting the feeling of are they ever gonna stop getting more and more intense? But we'll see. For now, make sure you guys check out my first volume review on this one. Also, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Give some love by commenting, liking, and sharing. I am trying my best to review a lot of these stuff faster for you guys. So if you are looking for more of these reviews, I'm trying to release 3 per week for this entire month, and hopefully starting in December I'll be able to release 4 at a time, or I might even start halfway through November releasing 4 at a time. So we'll see. For now, there's 3 for sure videos per week, maybe a 4th one here and there if there's just extra stuff. So thank you guys for your love and support. If you haven't done so by now, like I said, make sure you do subscribe, and let's talk about Classroom for Heroes. So we're following our hero, Blade. He is retired hero, and he's in school living his life essentially, and the whole first volume is really him with the girl Ernest, and she is so one of the full pages you get here is them in the beach. So we do get a beach scene there. She's there in red. She is the main character in the first volume, the first chapter of this volume as well. But then really, I want to say the Overlord daughter, she becomes the main character when it comes to the entire volume of Volume 2. And then there's Big Bird at the end as well, which is kind of starting a new arc almost to the story. But I haven't finished the Big Bird one, but I have finished the rest. The first chapter follows Ernest, and essentially she starts getting weight, and she gets an intervention through her friends here in this school, and essentially it's very comical chapter, to be honest. It's not taken too serious, to be honest. And essentially she ends up making a contract with the demon that is possessing her sword, I believe, and her as well. And essentially it's going to be burning calories left and right for her now so that she can still continue with her insane diet of just eating whatever she wants, but at the same time staying slim. So it's funny, but at the same time, like, she really needs to take care of herself more than anything. Then it shifts, like I said, the next 2 chapters shifts to the story of the demon girl. And at first, she is released from one of the girls that's brought to him. She's a very nerdy girl, and she ends up coming out, and she turns into this. And essentially, from my understanding, they're 2 identities in one, and they are becoming one, but the original identity is really the one that is pushing through to become the main identity for them. They have quite a bit of a story. It's actually pretty insane. She herself, as the demon of the daughter of the Overlord, is very, very powerful. She defeats the dragon that we meet in the story. She defeats Ernest. She defeats almost everyone there but Blade. Blade stays firm in in his strength and defeats it. Okay, so let's talk about differences and similarities. I have not seen the entire series of Classroom Heroes. I think the whole first season is already out. I don't think I haven't seen all the episodes that I read here. I saw the first 2-3 episodes and then I dropped it. I thought it was going to be one that was going to be dubbed. It was never dubbed, and I just kind of stopped because it felt repetitive with the whole, it's just another girl or another person that he needs to defeat, and he defeats them, and that's it. Like they think, oh, that was the strongest person, and then all of a sudden there's someone even stronger. And this is kind of like a cycle that I was talking about earlier. That it just seems like they find someone stronger, find someone stronger, find someone stronger. Where you thought Ernest was the strongest, and then the dragon was the strongest, and then it wasn't, and then it was this girl who's the daughter of the Overlord, and now it's not being like that. That personally, I feel like, it almost feels like the writer, it doesn't really know where they're going yet, and they're just adding characters to add characters. And it almost felt like Dragon Ball whenever like you meet a character and they're like, I'm the strongest in the universe, and then no, I'm the strongest in the universe, and then, well, I'm the strongest in the galaxy, and they start like, expanding the world bigger and bigger and bigger, and Goku just gets like, you think he peaks and then he doesn't, like there's more for him to peak, and it just kind of feels like that a bit. The fan service in this series is, I from what I watched it to what I see here, I feel like there's a lot more fan service in this. In fact, a lot of the pictures are in between. I'm going through them. I just can't share. Like this one is the most tamed. But there is a few fan service scenes here that I'm like, I can't share those. They're not too graphic, but they're graphic enough for YouTube to say, take out that video. So I won't share too much. But there is a few little graphic pictures here, fan service stuff. Like I said, not over the top, but it is fan servicey at the end of the day. And to be honest, a lot of light novels that I've read that will have fan service as like a pool for people to read tends to be shown more in the anime than in the light novel, and this one is one of those exceptions. I feel like the anime decided not to depend too much on that and more on the story, and it pushed away from all the fan service that the light novel provides. So props to them, I guess, in that sense. But yeah, it is different, at least from what I've seen. Like I said, I haven't seen the whole anime, so maybe it does have more fan service than I know. But at least from what I saw, it didn't. So thank you guys so much for watching this. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Classroom for Heroes, you've probably seen the anime, maybe or not. Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you again for your love and support, guys, and I will see you next time. Like always, don't be strangers. See you guys.